Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Ventura TV. I'm Sandra Siepak. On today's show, we're welcoming Dr. Cristina Miranda. She is the Scholarship Director for the Ventura County Community Foundation. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great. I'd like you to tell us more about the Ventura County Community Foundation Scholarship Program and the making a difference to so many people here that are able to utilize the scholarship program. And maybe you can give us a little bit of an overview of how it is working and what it's all about.
Sure, yeah. So the Ventura County Community Foundation oversees 100 different scholarship funds.
Okay.
And so each fund has its own criteria. Different donors establish the criteria. And the scholarships are available to students in Ventura County primarily. We do have scholarships for students who are working on their undergrad all the way to graduate school, medical school, and even law school. The program is currently, the application is open at the moment, and it will close on January 21st, 2022. So students can go online and apply. Everything is done through our application process online.
Very good. And let's go over a few of the facts about the program, what the criteria is to apply, and maybe the award amounts that are given, and how many are chosen from the application process to be recipients of the awards.
Yeah, so we have different scholarships. The smallest award that we give is for about $500. The majority of our scholarships are anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000. We have a large scholarship that is for undergraduate students, and that's for $7,500. And the largest scholarship that we award is usually for graduate students or students who are working on their law degree, trying to go to medical school, and that's a $10,000 scholarship. So again, it's really for students in all walks of life, from individuals who are graduating high school to people who are going back to school after years of, taking a break. Yeah.
So you cover pretty much, so it's not just open to high school students, you cover other groups out there as well.
Absolutely, we do. We have a couple scholarships that are actually specific to individuals who took a break.
Nice.
Like I mentioned to you, our criteria is established by the donor. And so really it's what the donor wants. We have a donor whose wife had passed, and he had gone to school after taking a break. And so now he wants to support the education of individuals who are returning to school.
And it's good that we talk a little bit about donors. How do you become a donor?
Yeah, so the first step is really to contact me and know that they're interested. And there's different reasons why individuals would want to start a scholarship.
All right.
You have people that are so passionate about education that had people support their own educational journey through scholarships, and now they want to give back. This year, we're having a lot of conversations about memorial scholarships, right? So individuals who lost a loved one and want to continue that legacy through a scholarship and supporting students. So we walk them through the entire process from, the conversation, understanding what they want to do, and then helping them with the entire process of choosing the name and identifying the criteria, and then launching it as part of our program, selecting the students, and then ultimately awarding the students.
So for those donors interested in becoming a donor for the program, are there certain amounts that are required, or can they choose the amount that they would like to contribute?
Yeah, so we do have a minimum. We have different types of scholarships. We have pass-through scholarships, and then we have endowed scholarships. And it's a lot of details, but the smallest amount would be $500 plus an administrative fee. And then for the largest, the sky is the limit, whatever the donor wants to do and however they want to support.
Okay. And I understand you also have quite a few workshops available, presentations both in English and Spanish, which is very good, for those people interested. So let's kind of focus a little bit on that too.
Yeah. So, as part of the program, we try to support people as much as possible. We do workshops for counselors and school teachers so that when they're working with students, they know how to support them and fill out the application.
Okay.
We also do workshops for the parents. So we partner with our local school districts. We just did a workshop
Good.
in Spanish for our Ojai Spanish-speaking families. And then we have weekly workshops for the students where we make ourselves available. The students can come. Usually, it's virtually right now because of COVID, but they come in and they ask any question that they have about the scholarship, whether it's, how do I ask for a letter of recommendation, or how do I begin drafting my essay, to what do I say about my extracurricular activities, and me and our program assistant in that process. Yeah.
I would like to point out, and I'm very proud to present this fact, that you yourself were a recipient of a scholarship award and several scholarship awards, and you went on to earn your doctorate degree. And you started at the community college level all the way up to receiving your doctorate degree. And that's quite an achievement. And with your success, what would you like to say to those that are interested in pursuing higher education?
Yeah, I am. I'm so grateful, when I look back and think about my educational journey and how unconventional it was, truly.
Yes.
I didn't get an opportunity to go straight into a four-year university. And so I went to community college, and the VCCF scholarship, specifically the Teach scholarship, supported my education from community college, undergraduate, master's level, all the way to my doctorate. And if I'm being so honest with you, I have to say that I would have never, ever considered pursuing a doctorate degree if it wasn't because of the Teach scholarship, right? So it really, for me, beyond the funding, which was amazingly helpful, especially for student loans, it was really the committee believing in me, right? VCCF and my community believing in me and saying, you can do this, you got this, we're right behind you. So I would hope that other people who are considering, pursuing their education, that they know that their community stands behind them through the VCCF scholarships.
And it is good to know that there is a lot of people that are encouraging and that are helpful along the way. Even if you think you can't get into a school or you can't get the money to go to school, this is a great opportunity to learn more about that. And I'm sure in the workshops that presents a lot of good information for students out there too.
Absolutely. And honestly, for me, one of the biggest things is the donors don't even know the students, right? They are coming in, they're giving from their heart because they believe in them without knowing them. So yes.
That's great. And just to touch on this real quick, how many scholarships are awarded? And when they are awarded, is there a certain time frame that the awards take place?
Yeah, so, we're so blessed to be able to award. I think last year we gave over 400 scholarships.
Oh, wonderful.
So, yeah, we had about 3,000 applicants, awarded over 400 students, again, primarily from Ventura County. And there is a timeline, right? So the application will close, like I said earlier, January 21st. And we have a group of community volunteers and donors that review all of the applications. And then ultimately we notify the students in May, and then they're able to access their funds for the fall school year.
Okay, and if you could share some of the contact information for those interested in pursuing the application process to be a part of the scholarship program through the organization, how would they begin?
Yeah, so everything is done online, and we've updated our scholarship webpage, and I personally think it's phenomenal. It provides a lot of information and directs the students to the application. So they can visit vccf.org and click on the scholarships tab, and we have all the information on there. Of course, they can also contact me directly. My email is cmiranda@vccf.org, and I'm pretty responsive.
Very good. It's a really phenomenal program that you offer here in Ventura County, and it gives the opportunity for many to pursue a higher education and have the opportunity to go on, even when they think it is impossible. You, of course, have just said it really is attainable.
Absolutely. And if I can just share a brief story, because I got this email from a student who received the scholarship in 2011.
Okay.
And, people are young and they get busy with school and they take off. So she reached out 10 years later and she really was just thanking the program and the scholarship. And she highlighted, her family came here from Pakistan. And, she's like, my life would have been so different, had we not left. And the support of the scholarship allowed her to graduate without loans, which made her pursuing a master's degree a lot more easier. So now she works at Amgen, and she was just so grateful. But I love hearing those stories of students who, are doing great things with their lives, and they recognize that part of it is because of the support of the scholarship program.
Very good. Thank you so much, Dr. Cristina Miranda, Scholarship Director for the Ventura County Community Foundation. And thank all of you for joining us today on Our Ventura TV. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, everyone.